What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Today we're going to take a trip to Glitterhelm on Massacre Hardcore in the campaign. Now, Glitterhelm on Massacre is the highest loot currently available in the game. So once you get to the point where you can farm Glitterhelm, that is the spot you should be farming to get the best possible loot. Now, of course, you're going to want to get a little summon in the mix to get yourself some gemstones and any of the other items specific to particular maps. For example, the Demon Lord and a Huntress weapon. However, Glitterhelm is going to get the job done for you, and it's a pretty fun map that's not extremely difficult to do compared to some of the others. So I am going to be going into Glitterhelm on my boost monk with a genie. Taking a look at the stats here, we're 2500 vitality and just about 2400 and change boost. I am using a lightning upgraded weapon. Taking a look at my traps, we're 1794, 1714, 2192, and then 4376 in power. On my Waller Squire, 4897 fort, and on a Builder Monk and Aura Monk, we're 1669 all the way across the board, except in power, we're at 3984. So let's go ahead and hop on in to Massacre mode, Hardcore, and let's get Glitterhelm done. Alright, now remember, on campaign in Massacre, it is all about killing the sirens. Now, when you're going solo, there's a pretty solid chance you're not going to be able to kill all of them, so you just want to kill as many of them as you can. The reason being is sirens don't drop better loot, but they drop higher minimum quality loot. Now, since this map offers the best loot in the game, the sirens are going to drop 70% of the maximum loot quality that can be acquired on wave 6. Now, of course, each wave the loot gets better and better, so it's definitely important to make sure you knock off some of those late wave sirens here in Massacre campaign. Now, I start most Massacre maps off the exact same way. I go with an explosion trap, an inferno trap, and a poison gas trap at each spawn. This map is no different, so let's go ahead and get it started and build it out. Now, we won't be able to get the whole build done, of course, in one wave, but we'll be able to get a good wave 1 start to be able to get things done. Now, on this lower lane here, we are going to have some flyers coming in. I don't want to have to worry too much about them, so I am just going to go ahead and throw a darkness trap and an inferno trap right there to help me out with those flyers. Every other spawn is going to be exactly the same. We're going to go with that explosive, the inferno, and then the poison gas trap at each individual spawn. Rinse and repeat here, and then all the way up top as well. And hopefully we have enough time left to get this done. Now, as you get the build practiced out and you're used to it, you're going to have more and more leftover time to get the job done on this one. However, this is the start that I use every time I run the map. Now, we've got, what, 20 seconds left, and I've got a long way to hoof it. So I probably won't be able to get the entire lane built down here, but I will at least be able to get some traps in the mix for sure. Let's go ahead and set those up with that explosive, the inferno, the gas, and you know what? Can we do it? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that wall down as well. Now, we didn't get the flyer control in for this lane. We'll get it in a minute. Every single Massacre map, you really want to prioritize the same thing. It's very important for you to kill Copter Ogres, and it's very important for you to kill Djinn. It doesn't matter which Massacre map you're doing, these basic rules and these targets are what you're going to want to prioritize on any Massacre map as you're playing through it. And I will eventually do all of the maps. I just figured with Glitterhelm being the highest quality loot, might as well start right there, as that is where I'm spending most of my days grinding out. Now, on this particular map, the gens go a little bit easier for you as we're spawn camping. So there is going to be a little crowd control on those gens right up front to make life just a touch easier. Now for wave 1, I like to end the wave over here so I can go ahead and finish building out. Is there any reason we're not going to be able to do that? No. So we're good to go. I'm going to go with a full aura stack in each wave. By a full aura stack, I mean Ensnare, Electric, and a Strength Drain aura. And then, of course, we know we've got those flyers coming in. I don't want to have to worry about them here, so I'm going to go with Explosive and Inferno and a Darkness Trap to take care of that particular flyer lane. So we're just going to make our way around and get our aura stacks in at every lane, and we should have enough time to get every lane set up, but we will see. It could be a little bit of a pinch here. Taking my sweet old time. We still got 30 seconds left. Did I get all 3 down? Yeah, I got the 3 down there. So we may not get this top lane done here. But, you know, once again, I think we've got plenty of time to get it knocked out. So let's go ahead and get this top lane knocked out. And then now, wave 2, we're going to have Sirens started. So I want to make sure I can kill all the Sirens I can. This, of course, is a lightning damage monk. Meaning any electric immune or lightning immune Sirens, I'm just going to ignore them. We got a physical Siren there. But first things first, let's kill these Copter Ogres. I'm not sure what the other Siren is. I want to take a peek here. So we've got a physical immune and a fire immune. They're both actually right here, which is kind of handy. Now, the bad part about it is, as the Sirens attack, they're going to hit the core. So that's not a good thing. So you want to kill one of the Sirens as quickly as possible to eliminate some of the core damage. Or, you know, if you're like on a Tanky Boy Squire or whatever, just position yourself where the Siren projectiles are not going to be hitting the core. So we've got 1 down. Let's go ahead and come up this way, and then we won't have to worry about the Siren hitting the core here. So should be GG's here to kill that Siren. That core took a lot of damage. Holy crap. Now, to me, that is the sweet spot for Sirens. If I could get 2 Sirens there every wave, I would be super, super stoked. But I did allow a lot of core damage to happen that particular time. But it looks like we're going to get both of those Sirens down, no problem. And there is that Siren pop. And then Mr. Ogre here, just walking his sweet self around. Now, we've got 18 DU left, which really opens it up to allow you to do just about anything. One thing I would suggest is expanding out your flyer coverage, as we are going to have flyers coming from over there as well. So an easy fix for that is, you know, just go with like maybe an Ensnare, an Electric, and a Strength Drain. Then we're not going to need the Darkness Trap here. We could probably get rid of that. I'm just going to leave it because I don't need the DU. But you do have a little leftovers with this build that will allow you to kind of do whatever you want. But from here on out, it's rinse and repeat. We're going to want to focus on killing Sirens, but we need to make sure that Copters and Jinn are prioritized each and every wave. So let's go ahead and just start it up and check out this next wave. You see we've got a Fire Siren down here. And what else? We've got a Poison Siren. Now the Poison Siren definitely is the one you would want to go after. Here, of course, they're completely split. So I'm not going to be able to kill them both. However, this Poison Siren, I do not want going back up that lane, and I can very, very easily line of sight all of the Siren projectiles here, and actually kind of multitask and kill these Copters at the exact same time. I just want to make sure I keep enough damage on that Siren where the Siren doesn't go anywhere. As long as you periodically keep doing damage to the Siren, then the Siren's not going to leave. So you've got all the time in the world to kill the girl, as long as you keep a little bit of damage going on her. Sadly, I missed that other Siren, as it's just too far of a stretch for one player. As I get a little bit stronger and just get a little bit better at running the map, I might be able to stretch those gaps and kill some of those Sirens that are really spread out like that. But for right now, I don't really let it bother me too much. If they're spread out really far like that, you know, sometimes you're just going to miss one. It's not the end of the world. The main thing is just making sure that you're at least putting an effort in to kill at least one of them every wave, and definitely in the final waves, as the best loot is going to come in wave 6. So, you know, wave 6 sirens, yeah, you need to get all over those wave 6 sirens for sure. Now these guys decided to do a little ogre stack aliciousness. They didn't quite make the gap when I killed the copter ogres, so I mean that's a good thing. It buys me a little time. But on the same note, if this isn't where you want to be to end the wave, then you're kind of stuck down here. Alright, then we got 3 mobs left, assuming those are... No, there's another ogre too. I was going to say, I'm assuming those are spiders. But no, we are ogrelicious up this way as well. We should be able to burn this one out really, really quick and get this explosive trap and wall upgraded while we're here. Oop, I missed the explosive. Looks like I hit that snare by accident. And I am out of juice. So let's see, we got a couple more spiders. It's GG. We get a healthy amount of bonus mana each wave, which is kind of nice for this map for sure. Let's see, is there anything else that's just extremely low? It doesn't really look like it, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's just go ahead and fire up this next wave, and then more rinsing and repeating. So we got a fire ogre coming, or fire siren, pardon me, coming out this time. Let's at least kill a couple of copter ogres before we focus on that siren. And then what else? There's a physical up there. I think I will just try to kill this fire immune siren, and then if there's time I'll go after the physical, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to get them both. The sirens on a lot of the maps definitely have a lot of line of sight opportunities where even when you are playing solo you don't have to worry too much. And yeah, that siren got out sadly. And let's see, what else do we have? We should have some copters flying around. Dark elves and spiders are getting all kinds of uppity here. Let's see if we can't back up in here. Now this particular map, you get a lot of protection versus the copters. So like just coming down this hallway makes it so the copters can't get me. Yet I can still shoot at it. You know, you've got lots of little line of sight areas like that throughout the map that give you a little bit of freedom about killing those copter ogres. You don't get that on every map for sure, and the copters can definitely catch you off guard if you're not paying attention to them. This map, you get a little bit of leniency with it, which is kind of nice considering this is the map that offers the best loot. And let's see, we got what, one more ogre down the way here. I let that core just take so much damage, I'm kind of worried about it in late waves. In fact, if I get 2 sirens there again, I may not go after them, just because I don't want to risk losing the map, just to get some, you know, a siren kill in. Let's see, let's, what do we want? Let's just throw a couple of ups. We'll get one on that splody. I think everything is really looking good enough where I'm confident it's going to make it through the wave, but might as well just throw a few stray upgrades around here. How we doing down there? We're looking good over there, and for the most part looking good over there as well. So let's get it started again here. Let's see what we get. We've got a physical immune siren that way, and we've got a fire immune siren here. So what do we want to do? Either one, really. Let's just go kill the physical immune siren, and that'll give us a little hidey hole from those copter ogres down the way there. How you tell if they're physical is if they don't have a little element icon, then you know that they've got that 90% immunity to physical damage. And then once again, another little awesome line of sight spot here where you can just, you know, bob and weave. Mike Tyson has taught us all well. Sadly, no exceptional loot off of that one. Now, remember as well, copter ogres will not damage your core. So copter ogres, the ogre themselves, once they drop, can be relatively low priority for you. You need to kill the copters because they're going to shoot those rockets at you and make life miserable. However, the ogres themselves are not that big of a deal. Let them roam around. Don't stress running over to kill them. Just let them do their thing. You can kill those last and be just more than fine with it. Need that electric immune spider to come down here. There we go. And a couple of spiders here. I accidentally turned my boost off. Derp de derp. Well, we got 2 ogres right here. They should be relatively quick burns. Here's one. The genie is extremely helpful, particularly on a boost monk, with giving you that 100% uptime on your boost. So, without a doubt, I talked about it in the pet video back from a few days ago. But without a doubt, get yourself a genie. It doesn't have to be a spectacular genie, and it's still going to allow you to have 100% uptime on your boost. So good stuff there. We just got one left, and it's that copter ogre. So I can actually take this opportunity just to make sure everything is repaired and or upgraded. I think we'll just throw another round of ups in over here. We want to hit that electric aura too. Might as well, huh? Pop it a couple of times. And let's see, we've got an explosive trap way down the way. That looks like it needs a little love for wave 6. Now, as I mentioned about the loot is going to progress as you go through the waves. The higher wave, the better the loot, which means I've got the money wave coming up here, wave 6. I want to make sure I kill me a siren in wave 6 to get some fat loots. So let's see, let's go ahead and just dump that mana, and I think we're good. I want to start off, you know what, I'm going to start off like over here, I think. And that'll give me a little bit of advantage on these copter ogres. And what do we have? Wow, that spider just dropped right there. Spiders everywhere. Okay, now what do we have for sirens? We've got an electric immune siren. Here's a fire. Do I have time to get it? Looks like it. Let's get this siren. Here's that lovely little line of sight spot. Every area really has got it. And let's get us some wave 6 siren loot. No doubt about it. Actually, I think we might just be able to just stand right here. Yeah, actually I can just stand right here, and the projectile is going to go into that rock. And we've got a nice little puddle of goodness on the ground there. Lots of up arrows. That's not necessarily signifying anything on this hero. That would have been a great piece for me a week plus ago, but now it's not overly spectacular. Now, since we went on and got on that siren, we are going to have just a ton of copter ogres flying around. So get yourself healthy. Make sure you're not going to get wrecked before you poke your head out there. But we have got some copter ogres to kill, and they ain't playing. They are just waiting for me right there. I spawn camp them, they spawn camp me. Is that how it's going to be there, copter ogres? Is that all of them? That was... no, there's more down the way there. And once again, copter ogres don't hit cores, so as long as they don't break through this wall here... in fact, I'm going to go ahead and throw another upgrade on that wall just to be safe. These copter ogres are nothing to worry about. I do have an ogre down this way, though. Let's go ahead and blaze this bad boy out. Just about there. The spiders. Oh, the spiders. And then I've got another ground ogre. Oh, another copter here, too. Okay, copter down. And then I've got another ground ogre down here. I got spootered on. So let's get this guy handled. You see, just the combination of the ensnare and the strength drain aura is super, super powerful. You saw that ogre's health when I got over here versus the wall health. I mean, this ogre was going to burn even if I just completely ignored it down here. And let's see, we should be down to... or no, we've got a couple more ground ogres to go here. In fact, I think I might just get these copter ogres out of the way just because they're up in my business now. these spiders. Let's go ahead and get these Copter Ogres burned. And then I can get another upgrade on that wall just to salvage any hopes and dreams that ogre might have of breaking through it and hitting my core. Sorry, Mr. Ogre. We're just not going to allow that. We're just going to let you wail away on that wall. And come get this guy handled. Throw an upgrade on it, too. And that's my last 2 mobs. So it is GG's here for a Massacre Hardcore Glitterhelm. And then, once again, as I mentioned, this is the loot map. Now, RNG is a factor. Remember, if you play with your friends, you got more mobs equals more loot. So more loot, of course, is more chances at a high-quality piece. In addition to that, if you're playing with a group, you're not going to be missing all those sirens like I missed. So I probably could have done a little better there and got more of the sirens, but if I was in a group, we would have killed 100% of them. So let's check out the old box. We got some bracers there. Not very good miner helmet. Looks like nothing really exceptional jumping out at me from that run there. But anyway, that will do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. That is Glitterhelm Caverns on Massacre Hardcore. Thanks again, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.